Detroit is experiencing the fastest ownership transformation in America. And what I've discovered will just blow your mind. I'm Paul Mihalowicz. I've been tracking who's really buying Detroit, and it's not who you think. We're talking about a complete takeover. New faces, new money, new dreams. The Detroit your grandparents knew, it's disappearing faster than you can imagine. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly who owns Detroit now, where they're coming from, and what it means for everyone living there. Hit subscribe because this affects everybody living in Detroit. Here's the stat that started my investigation. In 2010, most Detroit properties were owned by people who lived here for decades. Today, most are owned by newcomers. We're not talking about a slow change. This is a revolution. Entire neighborhoods have flipped from longtime families to out-of-state buyers, young professionals, and investors. It's happened so fast that neighbors don't recognize their own streets. So who are these new owners? Picture this: millennials from California paying cash, tech workers from Austin, investors from New York, and young professionals that can work from anywhere. They're not just buying houses. They're buying into a completely new vision of Detroit. Here's what's really wild. The new owners make almost twice as much money as the longtime residents. We're talking about two completely different economic realities existing in the same neighborhoods. Are you seeing this in your neighborhood? Drop a comment and tell me what changes you're witnessing. This isn't happening everywhere equally. It's following a clear pattern that reveals Detroit's future. Downtown and Midtown have completely transformed. Walk through these areas today, and you barely can recognize them from 5 years ago. New restaurants, new residents, new energy, and also new prices longtime residents can't afford. As downtown gets expensive, the change is spreading like ripples in a pond. Corktown, Southwest Detroit, Bagley, neighborhoods that have been stable for decades are suddenly seeing for sale signs and everywhere and new faces moving in. But here's what's interesting. Some neighborhoods are resisting the change. Areas like Sherwood Forest and Rosedale Park still look and feel like the Detroit old. Understanding why this is happening reveals where Detroit is heading next. Imagine paying $4,000 a month for a tiny apartment in San Francisco, then discovering you can buy a whole Detroit house for only $1,200 a month. The pandemic made remote working normal, and suddenly geography just didn't matter anymore. Detroit became the escape route. Billions of dollars are pouring into Detroit. Ford's Michigan Central project, riverfront development, and downtown construction. Smart money sees what's coming and wants in before prices explode. Detroit has something money can't buy in other cities, and that's authenticity. The food scene, the art community, and the music history. Young professionals are choosing culture and affordability over traditional status of cities. What drew you to Detroit? Or what's keeping you here? I'm curious about your Detroit story. This transformation isn't just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's changing real communities and real lives. Let's be honest, many neighborhoods really needed more investment. Abandoned houses are getting renovated. New businesses are opening. Property values are rising. Longtime homeowners are finally seeing their investments rising in value. But rapid change creates real problems. Rents are jumping. Longtime businesses are closing. And some residents feel like strangers in their old neighborhoods. The Detroit they knew and loved is disappearing. New owners bring different expectations. They want different restaurants, different services, and different amenities. This creates opportunities for some and displacement for others. How do you feel about Detroit's changes? Are they mostly positive, mostly concerning, or complicated? Let me know in the comments below. Based on what I'm seeing, Detroit's transformation is just getting started. This change is going to speed up, not slow down. More remote workers, more investors, and more young professionals discovering Detroit's value. The window for an affordable Detroit is closing fast. This transformation will spread to neighborhoods that seem untouchable today. Areas that feel stable and affordable now could look completely different in the next 5 years. Detroit is becoming a really different kind of city. Younger, more diverse economically, more connected to national trends. It's exciting and concerning at the same time. Whether you love these changes or hate them, understanding them help you make better decisions. If you own property, you're probably sitting on substantial gains. Consider your options carefully. If you rent, think seriously about buying before prices start to escalate again. This might be your last chance for an affordable Detroit property. The Detroit opportunity is real and shrinking. Focus on neighborhoods that are just starting to change, where you can still find value but benefit from future growth. Don't wait too long. This train is leaving the station. If you're navigating Detroit's changing landscape, buying, selling, or just trying to understand the neighborhood's future, feel free to reach out. Understanding these trends are critical for making good decisions. Detroit's ownership revolution is the biggest story in American urban development right now. We're witnessing a historic transformation that will define this city for generations. This isn't just about real estate. It's about community, culture, and opportunity. It's about who gets to participate in the Detroit Renaissance and who gets left behind. You definitely don't want to be left behind. These changes are happening whether you understand them or not. But when you understand them, you can navigate them better, influence them more effectively, and ensure it benefits everyone that calls Detroit home. If this opened your eyes to what's really happening to Detroit right now, smash that like button. Share this with everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.